hello. Good morning, good evening to everyone. Welcome back again to Vher Online Classroom. And for today's lesson, we are now on the week 3 of quarter 1 in Mathematics 7, which is my subject in my school where I am teaching right now. Yeah, hello to everyone. Okay, so let's start. Let's start. So what will be our lesson for today is now about absolute value and operations on integers. Okay, so are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, very good. Everything is ready. They are now ready. Okay, so let's start first with number line. Okay, I will illustrate to you the number line. Okay, the set of positive integers, their opposites, and zero are included in the set of integers, which is also known as signed numbers. Okay, did you get it? Integers are also known as signed numbers. Okay, so let's start. Let us illustrate integers using number line. Okay, as you can see, there is a number line. So we have 0 at the middle, and on the right side, we have positive numbers. And on the left side, there is numbers are negative sign. There is a negative sign. So, negative numbers. Okay. So, 0 here, it was we called here 0. 0, the middle. On the right side, this is what we called positive numbers. Positive numbers. Okay, pagpasensya nyo ng aking sulat, kasi talagang yan ang aking sulat. Positive numbers, the sign, understood, even there is no sign, understood that the sign is positive. On the left side, this is what we call negative numbers. Okay, this is what we call negative numbers. Okay, the sign for negative numbers is look like that, negative. Okay, so that is positive, 0, negative numbers. Okay, this is we can call this as less. When we say less, nagbabawas, nababawasan, bumababa. Okay, simply this is greater. Okay, that is greater. Okay, the line here, we have here the line here, arrow, then another arrow. That means the line continues left and right forever. Continuous the number. Okay, the line continues left and right forever. Okay, in your grade 6 class, it was already discussed how to compare integers. Remember, in your 4th quarter, a number on the left is less than a number on the right of 0. We have right here, we have 0, the middle. This is left, this is right. The number on the left is less than a number on the right. Okay? Okay, so in the number line, the value of the number increases as you move from left to right, while decreases as you move from right to left. Okay? From right to left, decreases the number. From left to right, increases the number. Okay? Increases. Meaning to say increases, pataas. When we say decreases, pababa. Okay? To arrange numbers, we already, you know it already. We arrange number. What we call this, we have descending order. Again, what is descending order? It is arranged from what? Begin with the least in value and end with the greatest value. Least to greatest. Okay? Least to greatest. So that is ascending order. Least to greatest, okay? Less to greatest number, value. And what we have that is descending or ascending? This ascending. Okay. Tingnan mo, nalilito na si Sir. That is ascending order. Take note of that. That is ascending order. Ascending order, least to greatest value. And what we have the second one, the descending order. The descending order is what we call greatest in value and end with the least value. So this is inverse. Greatest to least. Greatest to least. Okay, did you get it? So that is the difference between the two. So nagbabalik-aral lamang po tayo what we have discussed in your grade 6. Okay? So that is number line or a short introduction on the integers and sign numbers. Okay? Did you get it? Okay, so let's proceed. Okay. So we have, for example, number 1, jogging 10 kilometer east. Jogging 10 kilometer east. Saan ang east makikita? It is on the right side or the left side? Saan makikita ang east? Ang east on the right side. And on the left side, west. Okay? So meaning to say, jogging 10 kilometer east. We are going to start from 0. How many kilometers? 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. Let's continue. So what we're going to write that to represent a representation of the statement that is positive 10. Okay, positive 10 because it is on the right. So on representation opposite of the statement, let us get the opposite statement of jogging 10 kilometer east. So we have jogging 10 kilometer west. So that is from 0 kilometer west, that is negative 10. Okay, so nakukuha. Did you get it? Very good. Okay, let's fill up another example, number 2. 5 degrees Celsius. 5 degrees Celsius. Below 0. Below 0. When we say below, sa baba ng 0. So, going to the left. So, we're going to representation of the statement that is negative 5. Negative 5 because it's below 0. Going down. Then, if you're going to get the opposite of the statement, 5 degrees Celsius above 0. So, meaning to say, on the right, above, mas mataas sa 0. So, that is positive 5. Positive 5. Okay, did you get it? So, that is how to write representation of the statement and to get for the opposite of the statement. Okay, so the opposite of the statement or the opposite of a number is also called what we call the additive inverse. The additive inverse. That is what we call the additive inverse. Okay, so the opposite of the statement is what we call additive inverse. So, for example, the additive inverse of 8. What is the additive inverse of 8? The additive inverse of 8 is negative 8. Okay, did you get it? That is what we call additive inverse. Did you get it? Very good. So let's continue. Okay. So now let's continue. So let's have now the absolute value of a number. The absolute value of a number. So what is the absolute value of a number? Absolute value of a number. The absolute value of a number is the distance between that number and 0 on the number line. It is denoted by 2 bars. So this is the symbol that you are going to use. This is the symbol that you're going to use. Okay? So again, that is absolute value of a number. Okay, now let's have examples. Find the absolute value of each number. Okay, again, take note of the definition of the absolute value. The definition of the absolute value is just we're going to count the number of distance. Okay? For example, between 0 and that number. For example, the absolute value of 14. The absolute value of 14 is what? From 0 to 14, what is the distance? So you're just going to count. So that is the answer is 14. Number 2, the absolute value of negative 8. Let us count the distance from 0 to negative 8. The answer is 8. Okay, lump 8. And number 3, the absolute value of 0. So the answer is 0. The absolute value of negative 8. From 0 to negative 8, the distance is 8. Okay. As you observe, or what did you observe? If it is negative or positive, always the answer is positive, because you are just going to count. There is no sign. Always the answer is positive number. If it is negative or positive, because you are just going to count the distance, the number of distance. That's why the answer is always positive. Okay, so that is the absolute value of a number. Did you get it? Very good. Okay, so that is absolute value and introduction of operation of integers. We didn't start yet operation. I've just discussed number or integers, or what we also known as sign numbers and absolute value. Okay, so let's wait for the next video for the operation of integers. Okay, thank you for listening. This is Server Dreamer. Thank you.